there's so many things that I actually really love about this series. And one thing is really that it mirrors exactly kind of where you are in life too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those similarities. What do you share with Zoe that you think gets shown and seen in this series?
Mm. For the longest time, I would always say that Zoe was my polar opposite. I mean, even through Blackish, there were very few like overt similarities in terms of how we respond to situations. But through Grownish, like you're saying, there has been this kind of art imitating life in a way that I didn't even expect. I started Grownish before I started college. So Grownish was my first touch point with what I could imagine college to be like. And it was interesting because when I got to school, I think it was season 2 and 3 when Zoe realizes she wants to be a stylist, where art started imitating life in different ways in terms of having to understand what that juggling act looks like and the fact that all of your passions do come with sacrifices. There was one scene and it was super simple. It was when Nomi had her baby and the girls put together kind of like a nursery, and Zoe wasn't there for that. And it may have been such a simple scene, but Anna's character pulls Zoe aside and shows her this kind of collage they made of the girls and says, like, even if you're gone back and forth, like, we're still here for you. And even though it's probably 30 seconds of this entire show, I started crying in rehearsal because at the time that was literally my life. I was on campus 3 days a week, got all my classes done. As soon as I was done with class, I had a suitcase with me. I'd go fly, I'd film Grownish, and then I'd come back on the weekends. And so I felt like I was missing so much of the in-between life, the stuff that you get to enjoy when you just get to, for example, sit on set because you're not writing an essay in your trailer. And then similarly at school, just getting to sit at school and see what happens because you're around. And so there was something about those scenes and those scenes when we get to see Zoe juggle that I feel like it's really honest. The idea that you can love what you do. You can love both things that you do and still feel like there's a struggle there.